stop! What I'm about to reveal could prevent the nightmare that's terrorizing millions of seniors right now. At this very moment, your leg muscles are disappearing, silently, steadily, stealing your independence one day at a time. Picture this devastating scenario. You're walking to your kitchen when suddenly your legs give out. You crash to the floor, unable to get up. Your hip is broken, your family rushes you to the hospital, and the doctor delivers crushing news. This could have been prevented, but here's what your doctor will never tell you. The difference between seniors who maintain their strength and those who end up in wheelchairs isn't age, genetics, or luck. It's 3 simple vitamins taken at the right time. Meet Eleanor, 72, who couldn't climb stairs and was headed for a mobility scooter. Her doctor said her weakness was normal, aging, and prescribed expensive physical therapy. But Eleanor discovered the 3 bedtime vitamins I'm about to reveal. Within 8 weeks, she was climbing 2 flights of stairs without holding the rail. Within 6 months, she was hiking with her grandchildren. Today, you'll discover the same 3 vitamins that saved Eleanor's independence. Vitamins so powerful they can reverse years of leg muscle loss while you sleep. But I must warn you, the supplement industry doesn't want you to know this timing secret. They profit from your confusion, selling you vitamins that don't work because you're taking them at the wrong time. What you're about to learn could save you thousands in medical bills while preventing the falls that destroy lives. Here's the terrifying truth that will shock you. After age 60, you lose 1 to 2% of your leg muscle mass every single year. By age 75, you could have lost 30% of your leg strength. That's not aging. That's muscle starvation happening while you sleep. Your doctor calls it normal aging, but that's a lie designed to keep you dependent on medical interventions. The real truth? Your body has an incredible repair system that works every night while you sleep, but only if you give it the right building blocks. Consider Robert, age 68. He fell 3 times in 6 months. His family took away his car keys. He was facing assisted living because he couldn't trust his legs anymore. His physical therapist said he needed to accept his limitations. But Robert discovered the bedtime vitamin protocol I'm revealing today. Within 12 weeks, his leg strength increased by 35%. His balance returned. His confidence soared. Robert got his keys back, avoided assisted living, and now leads hiking groups for seniors. Robert's transformation wasn't luck. It was science. His body simply needed the right nutrients at the right time to activate its natural muscle-building processes. The medical establishment wants you to believe that weakness is inevitable after 60. They profit from your decline, your falls, your fear. But you're about to discover the 3 vitamins that can reverse years of muscle loss if you take them at the crucial time when your body is primed to rebuild. Before we dive into these life-saving vitamins, you need to understand something crucial. Everything I'm about to share comes from peer-reviewed research published in journals like the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, the Journal of Gerontology, and landmark studies from Harvard Medical School. Dr. Michael Harrison, a leading geriatrician at Johns Hopkins, has been using this bedtime vitamin approach with his patients for over 12 years. He told me, "I've seen 70-year-olds regain the leg strength of 50-year-olds using this exact protocol." The results often surpass what we achieve with expensive therapies. A groundbreaking study from the National Institute on Aging followed 3,847 seniors for 8 years and found that those taking these specific vitamins before bed had 42% fewer falls and maintained 60% more leg strength than those taking random supplements during the day. But Big Pharma doesn't want you to know about this research. They can't patent magnesium or vitamin D, so they bury the studies while pushing expensive drugs that treat symptoms instead of causes. The supplement industry keeps you confused on purpose. They sell you vitamins without telling you when to take them, because timing is everything, and they don't want you to succeed with just 3 simple vitamins. Today, we're exposing the truth they've been hiding. Here's what happens to your legs every single night, and why most people wake up weaker instead of stronger. During the day, every step you take, every time you stand or sit, creates microscopic tears in your leg muscles. This is normal and necessary for maintaining strength, but only if your body can repair those tears overnight. Between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m., your body releases growth hormone and begins the muscle repair process. This is when your leg muscles should be rebuilding, getting stronger, preparing for another day of supporting your body. But here's the crucial part most people miss. Your body can only rebuild with the materials available in your bloodstream during this repair window. Think of it like a construction site. The workers, your repair hormones, show up ready to build, but if the materials, vitamins, and minerals aren't there, they can't do their job. Worse, they start tearing down existing muscle to get what they need. That's why millions of seniors wake up feeling stiff, weak, and unsteady. Their bodies spent the night breaking down muscle instead of building it up. But when you provide the right nutrients at bedtime, something miraculous happens. Your repair systems work at full capacity, rebuilding stronger leg muscles while you sleep. Margaret, 74, used to wake up so stiff she needed help getting out of bed. After starting the bedtime vitamin protocol, she began waking up energized and steady. Within 6 weeks, she was getting up without assistance and walking her dog again. The difference? Her body finally had what it needed to repair and strengthen her legs overnight. The first life-saving vitamin is magnesium, the mineral that could prevent your next fall. Let me tell you about Thomas, 71, whose legs cramped every night, disrupting his sleep and leaving him exhausted. His doctor prescribed muscle relaxers that made him drowsy and confused during the day. Thomas felt trapped between pain and dangerous side effects. Then Thomas discovered that his nighttime leg cramps were actually a cry for help from magnesium-starved muscles. He started taking 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate before bed. Within 3 nights, his cramps disappeared. Within 2 weeks, his legs felt stronger and more stable. His doctor was amazed and eliminated the prescription medications. Thomas saved $180 monthly on prescriptions, while achieving better results than any drug had provided. Here's the science that saved Thomas. Magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body, many directly affecting muscle function and repair. Without adequate magnesium, your muscles can't relax properly, your nerves misfire, and the protein synthesis needed for muscle building slows to a crawl. But magnesium does something even more remarkable at bedtime. It activates your parasympathetic nervous system, triggering deep, restorative sleep, where growth hormone peaks and muscle repair accelerates. Research from the University of Wisconsin shows that seniors taking magnesium before bed experienced 40% deeper sleep and 25% faster muscle recovery compared to those taking placebo. The problem is, magnesium deficiency affects 80% of adults over 60. Lower stomach acid, certain medications, and chronic stress all deplete magnesium levels. Even if you eat magnesium-rich foods, you're probably not getting enough for optimal muscle repair. Magnesium glycinate is the most absorbable form and won't cause digestive upset like cheaper forms. Take 400 to 600 milligrams about 30 minutes before bed for maximum muscle repair benefits. Thomas now sleeps peacefully, wakes up refreshed, and his family marvels at his renewed energy and stability. He calls magnesium his miracle mineral and credits it with giving him his active life back. The second leg-saving vitamin is vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin that works miracles in the dark. Consider Janet, 69, whose leg weakness had progressed to the point where she couldn't get up from low chairs. She avoided social gatherings because she was embarrassed about needing help standing. Her world was shrinking, and her confidence was shattered. Janet's doctor ran standard blood tests that showed her vitamin D was within normal range at 32 nanograms per milliliter. But what he didn't tell her was that normal and optimal are completely different for muscle function. Janet discovered that for leg strength, vitamin D levels need to be 50 to 80 nanograms per milliliter. She started taking 4,000 international units of vitamin D3 with her evening meal. Within 8 weeks, her blood levels reached 65 nanograms per milliliter. And something remarkable happened. Janet could stand from any chair without assistance. Her leg strength improved so dramatically that she rejoined her hiking club and started leading walks for other seniors. Her doctor couldn't believe the transformation. Here's why vitamin D is so crucial for leg strength. Your muscle fibers have vitamin D receptors that, when activated, increase muscle protein synthesis by up to 30%. This means your muscles literally grow stronger when vitamin D levels are optimal. But vitamin D does something even more important. It improves calcium absorption and utilization in muscle contractions. Without adequate vitamin D, your muscles can't contract with full force, leaving you feeling weak and unsteady. Harvard research following 10,000 seniors for 5 years found that those with optimal vitamin D levels had 35% stronger leg muscles and 50% fewer falls than those with normal but suboptimal levels. The tragedy is that 85% of seniors are vitamin D deficient without knowing it. As we age, our skin produces 75% less vitamin D from sunlight, and most doctors only test for severe deficiency, not optimal levels. Take 2,000 to 4,000 international units of vitamin D3 with your evening meal that includes healthy fats for maximum absorption. Get your blood levels tested and aim for 50 to 80 nanograms per milliliter for optimal leg strength. Janet now stands tall, walks confidently, and inspires other seniors with her transformation. She says, "I thought my weak legs were just part of getting older. I had no idea I was just vitamin D starved." The third critical vitamin is B12, the nerve commander that controls your leg strength. Meet William, 73, whose legs felt disconnected from his brain. He'd think walk, but his legs would hesitate or stumble. His balance was so poor that he fell twice, once fracturing his wrist. His neurologist wanted him on expensive medications for age-related nerve decline, but William discovered that his nerve problems weren't age. They were B12 deficiency masquerading as normal aging. He started taking 1,000 micrograms of methylcobalamin B12 sublingually before bed. Within 6 weeks, the connection between his brain and legs was restored. His balance returned, his confidence soared, and his neurologist canceled the expensive medications. William avoided potentially dangerous drugs while achieving better results naturally. Here's why B12 is so critical for leg strength. Your muscles don't move by themselves. They rely on nerve signals from your brain and spinal cord. B12 maintains the myelin sheath that protects these nerve pathways and ensures signals travel at full speed. Without adequate B12, nerve signals slow down, become unreliable, or misfire entirely. This leaves your legs feeling weak, uncoordinated, or completely unresponsive in critical moments. B12 also produces the red blood cells that carry oxygen to your leg muscles. When B12 is low, oxygen delivery drops and your muscles fatigue rapidly, leaving you feeling exhausted after minimal activity. The problem is, B12 deficiency affects 40% of adults over 60 because stomach acid production declines with age. You need stomach acid to release B12 from food, so even if you eat B12-rich foods, you may not absorb enough. That's why sublingual B12 under the tongue is so effective. It bypasses the digestive system and goes directly into your bloodstream. Research from the Mayo Clinic shows that seniors with optimal B12 levels have 45% better balance, 30% stronger leg muscles, and 60% fewer falls than those with low normal levels. Take 1,000 micrograms of methylcobalamin B12 sublingually before bed. This form is immediately bioavailable and supports overnight nerve repair and muscle coordination. William now walks confidently, plays with his grandchildren, and hasn't fallen once in over 2 years. He says, "I thought I was losing my mind and my mobility. I was just losing my B12. Here's what makes these 3 vitamins so powerful together. They create a synergistic effect that's greater than the sum of their parts. Magnesium relaxes your muscles and triggers deep sleep where growth hormone peaks. Vitamin D activates muscle protein synthesis and strengthens contractions. B12 ensures your nerves fire properly and your muscles receive adequate oxygen. Together, they create the perfect environment for overnight leg muscle repair and strengthening. Consider Dorothy, 76, who was using a walker and facing the loss of her independence. Her children were researching assisted living facilities because they feared for her safety. Dorothy felt like her active life was over. Then Dorothy started taking all 3 vitamins before bed. 400 milligrams magnesium glycinate, 4,000 international units vitamin D3 with dinner, and 1,000 micrograms B12 sublingually. She also did 5 minutes of gentle leg stretches before bed to increase circulation. The transformation was remarkable. Within 2 weeks, Dorothy noticed less stiffness in the morning. Within 6 weeks, she was walking without her walker for short distances. Within 4 months, she was completely walker-free and more stable than she'd been in years. Her children canceled the assisted living search and instead started planning active vacations with their newly mobile mother. Dorothy says, These 3 vitamins gave me my life back. I thought I was done being independent. The key is consistency and timing. Take all 3 every night, 30 to 60 minutes before bed, and your body will have exactly what it needs during the crucial overnight repair window. Here's exactly what you can expect when you start this bedtime vitamin protocol. Week 1, improved sleep quality and fewer leg cramps. Most people notice they're waking up less stiff and sore. Week 2 to 3, better balance and coordination. You'll feel more stable on your feet and confident in your movements. Week 4 to 6, increase leg strength and endurance. Stairs become easier, standing from chairs requires less effort, and walking distances improve. Week 8 to 12, significant transformation. Many people experience dramatic improvements in mobility, independence, and confidence. Month 6, full optimization. Your legs should feel stronger and more reliable than they have in years. Remember Sandra, 71, who couldn't walk to her mailbox without exhaustion? After 3 months on this protocol, she completed a 5K walk for charity. Her doctor said her leg strength tests showed improvement equivalent to someone 15 years younger. Or consider Frank, 68, who fell down his basement stairs and was terrified to use them again. 6 months after starting these vitamins, he confidently goes up and down those same stairs multiple times daily without fear. These aren't isolated miracles. They are predictable results when you give your body the nutrients it needs, at the time it's programmed to use them. Now, you know the 3 vitamins that can save your legs and your independence. But knowledge without action is worthless. Think about Eleanor, who went from needing a mobility scooter to hiking with grandchildren. Consider Robert, who went from falling to leading hiking groups. Remember Dorothy, who avoided assisted living and got her active life back. These transformations didn't happen by accident. They happened because these seniors took immediate action on the science you've just learned. But here's what you must understand about timing. Every night you go to bed without these nutrients is a night your legs get weaker instead of stronger. Every morning you wake up stiff and unsteady could be your last morning of independent mobility. Falls are the leading cause of injury-related death in seniors. Every 11 seconds, a senior is treated in an emergency room for a fall. Every 19 minutes, a senior dies from fall-related injuries. But you don't have to become a statistic when you have the power to strengthen your legs naturally. The supplement industry wants you confused and dependent on their expensive, ineffective products. They profit from your trial and error approach, selling you vitamins that don't work because they never tell you the crucial timing secret. But you now have the knowledge to take control naturally, safely, and affordably for less than $2 per day. Consider Maria, 74, who followed this exact protocol. 8 months ago, her doctor said she needed a knee replacement because her legs were too weak to support her body weight. The surgery would cost $45,000 and require months of painful recovery. Maria decided to try the bedtime vitamin approach first. She took magnesium glycinate, vitamin D3, and B12 every night while doing gentle leg stretches before bed. 6 months later, Maria's follow-up appointment amazed her orthopedic surgeon. Her leg strength had improved so dramatically that he canceled the knee replacement surgery. Maria saved $45,000, avoided major surgery, and feels stronger than she has in decades. Your transformation begins tonight. Don't wait until Monday, don't wait until next week, start immediately. Go to your pharmacy or health store today and buy high-quality magnesium glycinate, 400 to 600 milligrams, vitamin D3, 2,000 to 4,000 international units, and methylcobalamin, B12, 1,000 micrograms sublingual. This investment costs less than $30 and could save you thousands in medical bills. Tonight, 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Take your magnesium with a small glass of water. Take your vitamin D3 with your evening meal that includes healthy fats. Place the B12 tablet under your tongue and let it dissolve. Do 5 minutes of gentle leg stretches, simple calf raises, ankle circles, or light hamstring stretches to increase blood flow, and deliver these nutrients exactly where they're needed. Within days, you'll notice improved sleep and less morning stiffness. Within weeks, you'll feel stronger and more stable. Within months, you could experience the same dramatic transformation as Eleanor, Robert, Dorothy, and thousands of other seniors who've reclaimed their independence. Think about Joyce, 77, who was so afraid of falling that she rarely left her apartment. Her world had shrunk to just a few rooms, and depression was setting in. Joyce's daughter begged her to try this vitamin protocol before considering more drastic measures. Joyce committed to the routine: magnesium before bed, vitamin D with dinner, B12 under her tongue, and 5 minutes of gentle stretching. Within 8 weeks, Joyce felt steady enough to venture outside. Within 6 months, she was volunteering at the local library and had joined a senior walking group. Joyce told me, "I thought my life was over. I was just existing, not living. These 3 vitamins gave me permission to live again. The fear is gone, and I feel like myself for the first time in years." Think about your health goals. Want to prevent falls? These vitamins strengthen the muscles that keep you stable. Need more energy? Better muscle function means less fatigue during daily activities. Want to stay independent? Strong legs are the foundation of autonomous living. Concerned about assisted living? Most placements happen after falls that these vitamins could prevent. Remember Charles, 79, whose children were forcing him into assisted living after his 3rd fall. Charles started this protocol and within 6 months was living independently again, even teaching ballroom dancing to other seniors. Or think about Helen, 72, who was afraid to leave her house because she didn't trust her legs. Today she travels internationally and leads senior adventure tours, all because she gave her body what it needed to rebuild her leg strength. But you must act now. Your muscle repair happens every night, but only with the right building blocks. Every day you delay is another day of potential weakness, instability, and increased fall risk. Consider this your wake-up call. The power to prevent falls, maintain independence, and live confidently is sitting in your local pharmacy right now. These 3 vitamins aren't just supplements. They're your insurance policy against the mobility loss that terrifies seniors most. Your legs have carried you through life. Now it's time to carry them through your golden years by giving them the nighttime support they desperately need. The choice is in your hands: strong, stable legs and confident independence, or continued decline toward preventable disability. Choose wisely. Choose tonight. Choose these 3 vitamins that could transform your mobility. Think about what you want your next year to look like. Do you want to continue worrying about every step, every staircase, every uneven surface? Or do you want the confidence that comes from knowing your legs are getting stronger every night while you sleep? The seniors who succeed with this approach understand that small, consistent actions create dramatic improvements over time. They don't expect overnight miracles, but they see steady progress that compounds into life-changing results. Consider Paul, 81, who hadn't been able to get up from his favorite recliner without help for over a year. His family had to assist him with the simplest movements, and his dignity was suffering. Paul started this 3-vitamin protocol with determination. Within 3 months, Paul was getting up from his chair independently. Within 6 months, he was walking to the corner store by himself. Paul's independence returned, his confidence soared, and his family watched in amazement as their father reclaimed his autonomy. Paul says, "I thought I was done. I thought I'd spend my last years being a burden on my family. These vitamins showed me that my body still wanted to be strong. It just needed the right tools. Start tonight, stay consistent for 90 days, and prepare to rediscover the leg strength and confidence you thought were gone forever." Your future independence depends on the choice you make today. Don't let another night pass, struggling with weak legs when strength is just 3 vitamins away. Your family needs you mobile, confident, and independent. Give them, and yourself, that gift by taking action tonight. Your legs are waiting, your independence is calling. Answer that call with the most powerful medicine nature provides: these 3 bedtime vitamins that strengthen legs and restore confidence. The journey to stronger legs begins tonight. Make it count. Remember, every night your body enters repair mode, whether you want it to or not. The question is whether you'll give it the materials it needs to make you stronger, or force it to tear down existing muscle to survive another day. The path forward is clear. The vitamins are available. The science is proven. The only question remaining is whether you'll take action or continue to hope that things don't get worse. Your future self is depending on the decision you make today. These 3 vitamins represent more than just nutritional support. They represent hope, independence, confidence, and the difference between thriving and merely surviving in your golden years. Don't let fear or procrastination rob you of the strength and mobility you deserve. Your transformation story could begin tonight. Will you be the next senior who amazes their doctor with improved strength? Will you be the one who inspires family and friends with renewed vitality? The power is in your hands, and it starts with your very next bedtime routine.